What's good? It's your favorite guy with the glasses, back with another video on YouTube. Here for some more props, more betting props. Hope everybody having a wonderful Friday. We're getting close to the weekend, or we're already here. As for some people, are already here. We only had 3 games yesterday. Jalen Johnson, phenomenal. Lord Marketing, phenomenal. We cashed on them live betting on those two. We had some other guys that was hooping, Scotty Barnes and things like that. But we had a 9 game slate today. NBA Cup Part 3 for this NBA season. Jalen Brunson is out for today. I think what we did yesterday, appreciate all the love support. If you're brand new, like I said, what we do here is we go off of the projections of what these guys have been doing lately. Derek Lively's playing today. Interesting. What we do, go off of what guys are doing and their projections of what they've been doing, the recent stuff going on. Sometimes it doesn't work, especially the 100%ers, but you kind of want to go off of those, maybe like those 80, 70, maybe 90%ers, and how they fare against teams on normally how they fare against these guys lately. Some of these teams, some of these games today, some of these guys have already played earlier this week, so that's gonna be a little interesting here. But let's go ahead and go. We're on here right now, underdog. Let's look at the injuries before we get to it. This is still early in the morning, but let's go ahead and get to it. So Brooklyn does not have Cam Thomas. Orlando will not have Paulo Banchero as he was hurt against the Knicks. Bam is still out. Hero still out. Jalen Brunson also, his ankle, he's out. If you look at Philly, Joel Embiid's out. VJ Edgecombe is questionable. Detroit, Cade Cunningham's questionable. Jalen Duren's questionable. Isaiah Stewart is questionable. Tobias Harris is out. Asar Thompson is out. Look at Charlotte. LaMelo's back. But Ryan Kalbrunner is out. Milwaukee, they should have Giannis today. Sacramento, Demonis Sabonis and Malik Monk are both questionable. You look at the Lakers, pretty much the same. Terrence Shannon is out for Minnesota. The same from the Pelicans, Poole, Zion, and Javante Murray. But Zion should be back very soon. Pretty much the same for Portland. Houston's got the same. Clippers, Bradley Beal, and Kawhi Leonard. I think Bradley Beal's out for the season now. And then you're looking right here for Dallas, questionable for Anthony Davis, PJ Washington. But now we just saw that Derek Lively is playing. Also, Kyrie still hurt. Jonathan Kuminga's questionable. Champagne's questionable, and Dylan Harper, who's out for a little minute, he's going to be questionable. I mean, he's out for a while. But right, we just seen right here that Derek Lively will be playing today. So let's go ahead and get into it. Again, if you're new, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate all the love. What we're going to do here for the first game, we're going to hop on to the Knicks in Miami. We're going to try to keep it short as possible, but sometimes the videos are just long. It just happens because there's so much stuff you got to go through, so much research. But if you look right here, Miles Bridges, I would think these guys, Bridges and Hart, their game's going to have to step up, especially Hart on the assist and rebounds. But his rebounds, last 4 games against they're playing Miami today. 7.5 on the rebounds is hit under the last 4 games. And then if you look at Mikal Bridges right here, the assists have hit under the last 5 games. But before that, he was getting a lot of assists. And again, I think his number's going to jump up a little bit more because he is there now without Jalen Brunson. So it'll be more of a committee on passing the basketball. And then you look at Jalen, Josh Hart. I'm guessing McBride's going to start, maybe Clarkson. But I think Josh Hart's opportunities and assisting and rebounding is going to go up now. He only had 18 minutes. They got blown out by the Magic, 30, 21. I think his minutes go up. Just depends on where Mike Brown goes with the starting lineup. But that's an interesting one. Also, an interesting one. Andrew Wiggins has hit 2 threes. Excuse me, 2 threes in the last 6 games. Andrew Wiggins has done this, and he's been very consistent this year. Head to head, he has not been able to do it, but the last 6 games, he been able to hit 2 threes. So that's something to look at. And then OG Anunoby, his game steps up a little bit without Jalen Brunson. 25 points and rebounds in the last 7 games without Brunson. Also the points, rebounds, and assists. So maybe Anunoby might be a good one to look forward to. They're saying hit the under on Josh Hart's rebounds and assists again. I think this is He's coming off the bench, but now he possibly will become the bench still, but he's going to get more minutes. Um, Davion Mitchell, 12.5 points and rebounds last 6 out of 6 games. Obviously, with McBride playing point guard, he probably still should be able to get this with the ease. Um, Davion Mitchell again, no hero, no Bam. He's got to step up along with Jaime Jaquez as well. Has got to step up. So this is actually a pretty good bet. 12.5 points and rebounds. He's playing a good amount of minutes as well. Might be a good bet for anybody today. Um, Nikola Jovic, 19.5 points or assists and rebounds the last 4 out of 4 games. The under has hit against the Knicks. He's been The under has been hitting most of this season. He's come out the bench as well, and yeah, he's never hit it. He's never hit this number against the Knicks. So that's a interesting one to look at. I'm looking for some more people before we move on. This guy here, Larson, 8.5 points. I think he's a starter. The last 4 out of 4 games without Hero, he's hit this number. But I don't think Hero started a game this year. Well, that's interesting there. I was trying to see if they had some for Jaime Jaquez. Mitchell Robinson, Carl Anthony Towns, who's probably going to have to step up to Cat, especially on the assisting wise. He's going to have to step up on the playmaking wise and the rebounding. He's been 11.5, 5 of 6 games on rebounds. He's hit this last long time he did was against Minnesota. Head to head, he's been 3 of 6. And then Mikal Bridges, 27.5 points, rebounds, and assists. 5 out of 6 games the under has hit, and then against Miami, he has not done well. But he's hit the over against Miami, so he's only hit the under twice. Oh, they got Jaime Jaquez right there. Points. We're saying 15.5 on the under. 5 out of 6 last games against the Knicks. He's been pretty much getting this number. Like they played earlier this season. He had 17, 5 and 5. I think Jaime Jaquez might have a good game today. He's been hooping very well this season, coming off that bench. Him and Davion, I like him and Davion today, for sure. For the Miami, I like him and Davion. So let's move on to Brooklyn and Orlando. The wagon, Franz Wagner. A lot on his shoulders today. A lot on shoulders on Desmond Bane as well. 5.5 on assists. Last 4 out of 4 games, this is hit. By the way, 8, 7, 6, and 7. If you get 5.5 right now, might be something to look forward to. He's gonna get some of that play calling, some of that playmaking ability as well, because now that Paolo Banchero is out, he's gonna be playmaking a lot. Also, guys like Franz Wagner is gonna be playmaking. Jalen Suggs, but again, this game was without. Paulo for the most of it, but these are with Paulo. So expect Bane 5.5 on the Bane. I don't hate that at all. I think I like that. Claxton under 21.5 points and rebounds. He's been doing actually pretty well lately. The points, as you can see, a lot of red because it's under. He was struggling a little bit to score, but he's been scoring very well and he's getting a lot of rebounds. But out of the last 8 games, they have his number, so they might have something on Claxton for sure. And then Franz Wagner. I can't say his name. Franz Wagner. Bad, it's Wagner though. 11.5 rebounds and assists. He's hit this out of the last 4 games. 11.5 to me might be a little low, especially him doing this with Paolo Banchero. Now he's got more of he's got more responsibility to do it. So I'm looking forward to Franz Wagner, 11.5 rebounds and assists. His points, his rebound assists might be good. The points, rebounds, and assists might be good as well for Franz Wagner. and it's Brooklyn. Brooklyn's not good, so they're probably gonna blow them out. So Bane on the rebounds, and again Franz Wagner. I like his rebounds and assists. I want to see his points. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and just do this. Right now it's 37.5 points, and that's a little high. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's high. The points are at 25.5, so that's understandable. I would definitely go with rebounds and assists. 11 and a half is low, but I like Desmond Bane assists too. Um, so let's move on to Philly and Detroit. These two teams played each other not that long ago, and Cade Cunningham and Maxey played very well. Now Jalen Duran, 22.5 points and assists. He hit this under hit 6 out of 6 games is hit against Philly. Even if he gets to 21, again they're asking for you to get the assist as well. So 22.5 might not be a bad thing to go against with Jalen Durham. And then Cade Cunningham, 38.5 points assist. He did not get this against. This is the only game he did not get this against in the last since October the 29th. He did not get that against Philly. Very close, but against Philly, when it comes to points and assists, he has not gotten this at all since he's been playing Philly. So that's something interesting. They said the last 4 out of 4 games, the over has hit. He has not been able to get it against Philly. So that's interesting seeing. Then under on the 15.5 rebounds and assists. Now he did get it against Washington, but against Philly, close. But he has been getting the assists the last 4 games. So very interesting to see what you do with Cade. You look at Tyrese Maxey. His under 7.5 on the assist. The last 5 out of 5 games, he has not hit this against Detroit. Been very close though. Kelly Oubre, my guy. This is my guy right here. Kelly Oubre. Now he has the last 2 games. He has not hit the 15.5, but this man has been finding a way to score. He was on. You see, he was on 19, 25, 17, 17, 29, 18, 19, 19. Kelly Oubre was on fire the last 2 games. I mean, he's getting the minutes. I don't know if it's what it is, but Kelly Oubre was hooping for a little minute. The last 2 games just been a little slumping. Maybe he'll step it back up. He hasn't played the Pistons very well. The 15.5 might be a good number for him. The last 4 out of 4 games on the road, he's hit that. Looking for Cade Cunningham again. This thing going over on that. Go over on the Jalen Durham the last. So Cade and Jalen have been going. They've been doing very well lately. I expect this game to be high scoring as well. This game was 108-111. I expect this game to be high scoring again today. I was looking for Quentin Grimes right here. Quentin Grimes has been playing very well off the bench. 23.5 points, assists, and rebounds. He has not hit it against Detroit, but the last 13 out of 15 away games, he's hit 23.5 points and assists. And then 15.5 is his point total off the bench. So, be interesting right there. Charlotte and Milwaukee, these 2 teams played each other earlier this week. Giannis did not play. Ryan Rollins did. Giannis has still, this is the same thing we said last time. Giannis has struggled against Charlotte. They found a way to get him. I don't know what it is, but they find a way to always make sure this, I ain't gonna say struggle, but he can't hit 50.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Ryan Rollins might be one of the favorites for today. Even with Giannis, he's done well. 20.5 on the points and assists. He did this against Charlotte the other night, which was 2 nights ago. 25, 6, and 5. This is without Giannis. 20.5 is not a bad number at all. I expect him to probably hit that. And then look at this. Colin Sexton. 21.5 points, assists, and rebounds. 20 out of 20 games, he's hit this. Against Milwaukee, he's hit this as well. 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Again, LaMelo should be playing. I expect him to get a lot of rebounds and assists. 12.5 rebounds and assists is the number last 4 out of 4 games. He's hit this on the road. Last 5 out of 5 games, he's hit this. And then last 9 out of 9 games on the assists, he's hit this. Last on the way, I like LaMelo. I love LaMelo on rebounds and assists today. I love LaMelo on assists today since he's playing. Um, Bobby Portis, 16.5 points, rebounds against Charlotte. He's hit this last out of eight out of 8 games. So again, you kind of want to go off the narratives. Hey, what these teams do against each other, they know each other very well. So Rollins, Lamelo, my boy Knipple right here, definitely like Knipple as well. You know, it's a favorite of mine. 15.5 on the last points on the last five games he's hit. Um, this is what I think Lamelo being around is going to help him score the basketball very well too, and he can rebound as well. So and then Kyle Brenner being out, this helps um, Knipple. So yeah, I like that. I like Bobby Portis. I like Rollins, Lamelo, and Knipple today. Over that might be my favorite games today. Sacramento and Minnesota. Julius Randle. They have him already up here. 13.5 rebounds and assists. The under has hit the last 4 out of 4 games against Sacramento. That's probably because Sabonis is around, which is what I saw earlier. That's questionable. Um, but Julius Randle has been a bucket, and he's been facilitating, and he's been, Julius Randle's been doing it all. But Ant-Man is back healthy, so that's another thing to pay attention to. Dante right here, 17.5 on the points and rebounds. His under is went 4 out of 4 against Minnesota. That's something to look forward to. The Sabonis right here, 13.5 on the rebounds. The under is hit the last 5 out of 5 games. Obviously, Rudy Gobert, and then like I said, Julius Randle and Naz Reid, things like that. Honestly, I don't want to touch anything Minnesota. Minnesota, Sacramento, bro. They're disappointed. Russell Westbrook had his moments, no doubt about it, this season. Maybe they step up a little bit more today, but look, he had 6 points. It just was a letdown the other night when they played Minnesota. So, maybe you can just go after the under again. They destroyed them last game. If you just want to go with unders, again, Russell Westbrook the last 6 out of 6 games, they found a way to slow him down. DeMar DeRozan does pretty well against Minnesota, but Russell Westbrook, he can't get out. He can't do anything against. And this number is pretty high, 29.5. They found a way to slow him down. So Russell Westbrook against Minnesota, they found a way to shut him down. That might be a good play today to slow him down. Lakers and Pelicans, you might be able to find something interesting in this one. Trey Murphy, the last 4 out of 4 games, 9.5 on the rebounds and assists. That has hit the last 4 out of 4 games. Trey Murphy on points assists against the Lakers. The under is hit the last 5 out of 5. Same thing with his under PRA and points and rebounds. The Lakers seem like they have his number. They're wagging right here. Rui Hachimura. I don't know what it is about Rui Hachimura. The last 7 games though, he's been able to find a way to score these threes. Out of all these games, only 2 games he has not been able to hit at least 2 threes. Definitely a wagon when it comes to the 3-pointers. He kind of finds his way around the 3-point line and always finds a way to get open. He knocks some good shots. So that's a good one. I picked him the other night. DeAndre Ayton seems like he knows how to score very well against the Pelicans. 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists the last 7 out of 7 games. DeAndre Ayton has been able to dominate. Maybe the Lakers see this and they pick it because when they played against the Thunder, he didn't do it. Charlotte didn't do it, and Atlanta he didn't do it. So he hasn't done it the last 3 games, but against New Orleans he's done it the last 7 out of 7. Luka, 5 out of 5 games. The under is hit on the rebound, 8.5. Same thing with 43.5 on the points and rebounds. DeAndre Ayton might be his game. Might be able to find, hey, let's get him going. This is why I was looking for Derek Queen. This guy here, 8 out of 9 games under on his points, 13.5. But he's been playing very well. That number probably just went up, to be honest with you. But he's been playing very well coming off the bench with Giannis being out. So Aiden, Rui, probably some unders on Trey Murphy. Let's see if Fears is around. see if they got something for fears before I get off on this side. Here you go, fears right here. Jeremiah Fields, 15.5, 4 out of 5 games. It's under his hit. This is a guy right here that gets. He's a machine. He's an offensive machine. Against his numbers probably went up. To be honest with you, because he starts, but I think he might score very well, especially against the Lakers. The Lakers defense isn't the greatest, so Jeremiah Fears, Queen, Murphy, they might play well. Well, we shall see. Portland versus Houston. Might be another game that's one of my favorites. Sangoonian, 16.5 rebounds and assists the last 7 out of 7 games. He has hit this. He's been a monster on the rebounds and the assists. He's been taking advantage of Kevin Durant being here. Against Portland, he hasn't been the best in the rebounds and assists. 2 out of the 5 he's done this. But Sangoonian has been very well. My boy, Deni Avdija. His number actually went down. It was at 30. Was it at 32.5? The other night, no, I think it was at 29.5. My bad, 29.5. The number went down. 28.5 points and assists. I think that is a low number. I think he's gonna hit this. The last 5 games, he's hit this. How does he play against Houston? He hasn't played well against Houston, but that was all last year. Deni is different. He's a different player. I've been saying, I said this every time. Deni's a different player. 28.5. I get Houston is good defensively, but Deni Avdija 28.5 points and assists. Until they're proving me wrong, I don't mind going with that for Deni Avdija for sure. Jrue Holiday on assists, 6.5 on assists last 4 out of 4 away games. Last three games he's hit this, by the way, on the assist mark. And against Houston, he has not done well. This is probably when he was with Boston. Yep, Boston. Jrue Holiday's been playing very well. Reed Shepherd, 4 out of 4 games without Fred VanVleet, 10.5 points. As you look right here, this is just in general. This season, he's been very close, but the last 4 out of 4 games in general, he's hit this number. Against Portland, he didn't play that much, but 10.5 on Reed Shepherd. All right, Reed. How many minutes is he getting? 24, 29. He's going to shoot that ball, too. 11 attempts, 10 attempts. He's going to shoot that basketball. Portland's going to be on him, though, because you got Kamara and Jrue Holiday. So, but okay. What's Jeremy Grant's number looking like? Looking for his point total. Because he's been good off the bench too, Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant, 16.5 point total on the 10 out of the last 12 games. His point rebounds is 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Okay. This game might be good. Houston and Portland, that game might be good. I like that game. Okay. I like that game. Okay. The Boar Fest. Clippers and the Mavericks. All right. PJ Washington, we saw he was questionable. Last out of 8 out of 8 games against the Clippers. The under has hit 23.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Even with 30 minutes, he's not been able to do this. Max Christie, his point rebounds and assists has hit the last 4 out of 4 games. How about that? 18.5. Christie been a bright spot for the Mavericks. I see you, brother. Last games against the Clippers, he's never hit this number before. Things happen though. 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I see you, Max Christie. That's my boy. I like Christie. So John Collins, who's been struggling lately, against the Mavericks, 14.5 points. He's hit this in the last 5 games, 5 out of 6 games. He's hit this against the Mavericks. But with this Clipper team, it has not been that great. And then I'm talking about Derrick Jones, former Dallas player, 13 points and rebounds and assists. He's not been able to hit. He hasn't been able to hit the last 2 games. Derek Lively right here, who's playing today, 1.5 assists, 5 out of 5 his last games. Derek Lively, it depends on how many minutes he's playing. Derek Lively might not be a bad option today, but Cooper Flag right here, 10.5 rebounds and assists. He's hit this the last 4 out of 4 home games. He hasn't played the Clippers. This will be the first time playing the Clippers. That's one thing about Cooper Flag. If he's not scoring well, he's gonna find a way to get rebounds and assists. So 10.5 on rebound assist might not be a bad one. I do like Max Christie a lot. Anthony Davis is still questionable. They're saying this is with without Anthony Davis. I don't trust John Collins, even though he's done this against the Mavericks. I still don't trust him because of the system, how it works. Um, James Harden, what would his rebound and assists be today? They saying go under. They saying go under there, 14.5. James Harden's been doing, he's been at least doing that. But in some games, James Harden just come out there and be like, you know what, I don't want to work today. So that's gonna be it for that game. Last game, Golden State and the Spurs. Now, if you remember what happened last time, Steph Curry went off. But he was struggling at the start, but he went off. Wemby had a triple double. Castle had a triple double. Um, De'Aaron Fox didn't have a great game against them, right? How many points did De'Aaron Fox have last game? He only had 13 against them last time. His number's back at 20.5. That's the only game he has not scored that number. I expect De'Aaron Fox to be a little bit more aggressive tonight. Keldon Johnson, 14.5 points and rebounds. He had a lot of rebounds. He's hitting his last out of 6 games against Golden State. Wemby found a way to shoot threes, going crazy. He's found a way to hit this on the Warriors the last 4 out of 4 games. He's hitting at least 2. Stephen Castle, probably one of my favorite props. Last 5 out of 5 games, he's hit 12.5. Now he was around that 11 mark. This is one of my favorite props for the day. Stephen Castle finds a way. Now against the Warriors last year, he wasn't hitting this, but he got triple double last game. 12.5, not bad. Devin Vassell, 16.5 points and rebounds last 7 out of 7 home games. He's hit this. Jimmy Butler, he had 8 assists, so he had 28, 6, and 8 last game. The last 5 games, his assist number has hit against the Spurs. So 5.5, not bad either. Steph Curry, the 8.5 rebounds and assists the last 6 games. That number has hit as well. So I like Castle. I like Jimmy Butler's assists too. Like Wemby's threes. Wemby threes is good. Stephen Curry's rebounds and assists might not be bad. Might be a good one too. I think Jimmy Butler points in the. I think Jimmy Butler all the way around might be a good one because he plays the Spurs very well. So that's gonna be it. We got a lot of props for y'all today, man. A lot of props for y'all today. So we saw the Knicks in Miami. I think Davion Mitchell was a good one. Brooklyn, Orlando. We had Bane with assists. Franz Wagner rebounds and assists. Philly. We got Kelly Oubre. Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duren, Maxey. Charlotte and Milwaukee. We got LaMelo rebounds and assists. We got Rollins points and assists. You got Bobby Portis. You got Knipple points, rebounds. This one, I don't think. Yeah, Russell Westbrook's under. Lakers and Pelicans. You had DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton points, rebounds in Portland and Houston. You got Sengun rebounds and assists. You got Denny Avdia points and assists. Drew Holiday's assists. Who was the other? It was somebody else from Houston, right? Reed Shepard points, and then you got right here Max Christie. He's been doing well on the points, rebounds, and assists, and then right here Stephen Castle, Stephen Curry rebound assists, Jimmy Butler PRA or Jimmy Butler's assists. So a lot of things on here today for y'all. If y'all seen anything else, make sure you check out the video. Make sure you see what if I missed something, check it out, and obviously leave a comment if you like the props at all. You like say you have a prop that you have today, but there's a lot of stuff out here for y'all today to see if y'all can cash. It's Flex Friday on Prize Picks. It's the weekend. If you got paid, you want to go ahead and see if you get paid a little bit extra by doing a little research, and that's what we just did. So appreciate all love and support. See y'all tomorrow, and all glory to God. God bless y'all. Be safe, and let's win some money.